So in logistic regression, our response variable is qualitative and has two or more levels. Mathematically, formula for logistic regression is shown here. Here P is the probability of success. The left hand side in the above equation is called log odds or logit function. The logistic function is a sigmoid function and will always produce an S-shaped curve as shown in the figure. So regardless of the value of x, we will always obtain its value between 0 to 1. Now logistic regression may classify the observations to a particular class if the value of log odds or logit is greater than 0.5 and to another class if it is less than 0.5. So that is how class assignment works in logistic regression. Now just like linear regression, we will follow these steps here as well. Recall in linear regression, we used ordinary least square method to estimate the coefficients. So here we will use maximum likelihood function. The formula is shown here on the screen. Again, don't even try to remember this. Just have a look at it and move on. Now let me just give you one example how this works. Let's say you get messages in your inbox and you wish to classify the messages as spam or not a spam. When we do logistic regression, it will check if a message is real, then it will return 1, otherwise it will return 0. But there could be n number of coefficients for which this is true. So we will choose only those coefficients for which maximum likelihood function is maximum. So that is how we use maximum likelihood function. If you recall, we had seen the cost function in classification setting when we were doing introduction to modeling. This cost function can be derived from maximum likelihood function. Actually, maximum likelihood function is a generic approach used for many statistical methods, and we can prove mathematically that there is a relationship between MLF and cost function. But for obvious reasons, we will not go into the details of it. Remember, we want to keep things simple. So the cost function that we use for logistic regression is shown here on the screen. It is given by j theta. Again, you don't have to remember this formula, just have a look at it and move on. Now if you see the below figure, it says that in short, we are maximizing the likelihood or minimizing the negative log likelihood. So either you maximize the likelihood or minimize the negative log likelihood, both are same. Which in turn means minimizing the cross entropy or cost function that can be calculated by dividing the negative log likelihood by m. So that is how we estimate the coefficients using maximum likelihood function or the cost function.